Some weeks ago, I heard about the whole Michael Jackson being sued. People going after him. I saw not that long ago, Dusty Smith, Cult of Dusty, the host of that, talking about Michael Jackson's a pedophile, and I know how he's going to go on his rants and stuff about it. And you know what? Here's the thing. I want people to really think about something. All right. If Michael Jackson did do these things, what would lead him to do it? Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to justify stuff. I just want you to think. When you find out why somebody did something, and you can actually figure out what would have prevented them from doing something, and hopefully what would help others prevent from doing things with other people. If you find out why somebody murdered 25 people in a room, seemingly for no reason, you find out they probably had 10 years of bad luck, misfortunes, crap happening to them, being bullied, being set up. They go into that area and they're humiliated in front of all these people. Then you find out that there's people going to be at another function. They go in there, shoot them up, and that's it. And you thought, oh, wow. So then instead of punishing or chastising the one that shot them up, how about chastising those that hurt this person so much that that's what they decided to do to resolve it? I mean, think about that. So, for example, what if, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what is, because I don't know. But what if someone maybe sexually abused Michael Jackson when he was growing up, and that's all he ever knew, and that's all he did? What if, just saying, what if Michael Jackson tried to do things with adults, do the whole marriage thing with Presley, do this other stuff, have the kids by some woman, do all this other stuff, trying to do things with adults, but he keeps getting, blackmailed or robbed or anything, dealing with shady people or dealing with the insults. And Michael Jackson was already messed up by his stardom as it is. You just look on the outside and you look at him, you're like, oh, he was wealthy, rich. He doesn't have a need for money. He's got a theme park. He's got so much money. He's got a damn theme park. What problems could he possibly have? If you're that mega stardom, if you're at that level, you can't go to the grocery store and shop. You can't do any of that. You can't go without people screaming at you, ripping at your clothes, probably trying to damn near kill you just to get your autograph instead of, can I get your autograph? Stuff like that happens. You don't know what this person's life was like. And if in at a glance of what his stardom was, seeing him at these, hotels and meetings and stuff, and how people were just crazy. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. So, do you know the people that didn't do all that crap? Kids. What if he just felt like kids would never hurt him? Kids wouldn't, try to use and abuse him. What if he just had a fondness for kids because they wouldn't hurt him? And it helped in his mind keep him young as well. Get that childhood that he was robbed because he was in the studio. That's where he was. Studio interviews, concerts, on the road, touring, live performances, private live performances, all this other stuff. Repeat, and not necessarily in that order. What childhood did he have? So what if all this time he's handing himself around kids, he grows an emotional attachment to certain kids? Who knows? I don't know if he did anything sexual with a kid or not. And a lot of people will come out and say, he did. Okay. Do you believe them? And why? Do you believe them for stupid reasons? Most likely you do. And my friend Shannon, at the time, he was like, I'm most likely he's never going to hear this, and but he was like, Michael Jackson, he fucks kids. And I'm like, I thought, how do you know this? How do you know that he do that? He's like, come on, man, look at him. He gay. How? He was like, he wears hair long. People keep saying he look like Diana Ross. all this other stuff. And I'm like, that doesn't make him gay, what somebody says about him. What if somebody told you I was gay because I wore a blue shirt? You know, come on. That don't make any sense. It's stuff like that that goes on. All these numerous rumors about Michael Jackson. So, we don't know. And if that hurts you, that you can't know, then I'm going to tell you what really hurts. It don't matter. That's really going to hurt you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because let's say Michael Jackson had sex with 20 kids. He just did it. How does that hurt you? How does that help you? What does that do for you? You still got the same bills. You still got all this. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon against him. For what? Is that bandwagon paying your bills? Just asking. Think critically. You know, I don't, you know, and my friend was like, would you let Michael Jackson babysit your kid? I said, hell no. He started laughing. As some of you probably started laughing. But I'm going to say this. No, because I don't want anyone really babysitting my daughter or my son. Not really. I let my mom, literally let my mom babysit my daughter. And that bugged the hell out of me. And all they did was clash. That's all they did. I mean, you know, mom is like, God, this. And my daughter's like, he doesn't exist. And then my mom, you got too much mouth. I'm like, you can't assert one thing, and then when you get countered, you have no defense other than you got too much mouth. And my daughter, like I instruct her to do, if somebody says something to you and you don't like it, defend yourself. No one can tell you exactly what to do. No one controls you but you. And the older you get, the what you do will have a heavy consequence on you depending upon what you do. It could be a good consequence. It could be a bad consequence. Just like most likely Michael Jackson had to go through. And Michael Jackson cannot defend himself. So what happens? People coming out suing him. That's what's going on. Now that he can't defend himself, now they're going to come out and say all this other stuff. That's not right. That's not fair. And that's not cool. Why didn't you say this stuff while you was alive? You know why they didn't say this stuff? And if you're one of them, you know why you didn't say anything while he was alive? Because he would have sued your ass for slander and other legal shit that I don't really know about. I know a few terms, but I don't want to say them wrongly. So you're gonna have to just deal with that shit. And if you don't like that, and you're like, oh, he don't know the words. Fuck you, man. I don't care. I started this account with 0 people, and if everyone left, it would be right where it was. That's the damn truth. So Michael Jackson getting sued by all these people so late because he can't defend himself. Now they're going to go after his, they're obviously going after the estate, and that's what they're going to try to get money from because it's going to make money. They're going to turn that into a museum and charge $300 just for a 20-minute tour per person and bank money off of that. They could charge $200 just to go into the amusement park, make money off of that. They could do a lot of stuff to make money off of it. Easy, cheap, simple on their part, and expensive on everyone else. Capitalism. So they're going to go after that. They're going after it, and hopefully they don't win. Because you don't wait until someone can't defend themselves to go after them. That's just messed up. If you're going to sit there and talk trash to somebody, but then, and when they're like, oh, you got words, let's do this. And all of a sudden you're going to cow down then. And then when they're like, you know what, you ain't worth my time, they leave and you're going to talk trash some more, you're a coward. You are a straight up coward. That's just it. And these people are cowards. And look, let me throw something else out, okay? Let's just say Michael Jackson was accused of being a pedophile, all right? Back in I think it was 92, 93. And even in 97. Now, once somebody gets accused like that, someone like Michael Jackson, that popular, it's all over the nation and the world in a matter of 2 days. And that is before there was really decent internet. All right. I want you to keep that in mind. That's how that stuff spread. So, just like R. Kelly, I want you to think about this. The parents sent the kids there. There was tons of video of Michael Jackson playing with children. Not his own. No parents there. I'm just saying, that is either a lot of trust or something else. If I know somebody that's a kid. Now, there are people out there that they knew what was going on. And Michael Jackson's like, look, I would give you 10,000 or $10 million a month. You know, just stop this. And he's paying them. And it's like, if he didn't do anything wrong, why would he have to pay? Do you know why? Because you can give $10 million a month. Let's say $10 million. $10 million a month in blackmailed money, might I add. Or they could go to court and sue him for a few $1 billion. All right. Now, why is it like that? Because if you accuse somebody of something, they're guilty. Now, there's been no trial, there's been no lawyers, there's been no evidence, there's been nothing. Nothing more than the accusation. When you accuse somebody in this country, they are guilty. They have to prove themselves innocent. And even if they do prove themselves innocent or not guilty, they still are guilty by social judgment. Keep that in mind. So Michael Jackson can say, look, privately we'll handle this. We'll do it this way. And the family was like, we'll still let you see our kid. Now, if Michael Jackson had molested my children, I ain't got but one kid. I'm just saying, because it was two for this one. If he molested my children, and he's like, just to keep it quiet, I'll give you $10 million a month. I'm going to be like, good. Don't come around us. Keep that money flowing. And shut the fuck up. That shut the fuck up would not be to him. It would be to me. Because I'd be like, it's fucked up. And I might want to cause him physical harm. Most likely I'd want him dead. But I'd have to think. We're in a capitalist society. I could get nothing, put him in prison. And then my children might be, if they are, traumatized by it. I'm pissed. I can't do anything about it. And Michael Jackson's in prison. We're a traumatized family, can't do anything about it, and we're still broke. Who wins? Because he'll get out of prison and still make money. He'll make money while in prison. He might get out. People be like, I can't believe you put him in prison. You're assholes. Because we wouldn't get death threats. That's how crazy people are. If we do the justice thing, put him behind bars for molestation or whatnot of our kids, we're going to be the pariahs. They're going to send us death threats. While the other parts of the country will be like, oh, we knew he was a pedophile. We know he's guilty. He did it. He's wrong, but I can't wait for his next album. I can't wait to get his autograph. I can't wait just to be around him. That's what would happen. So that's what I would be thinking about. So then I would be like, you know what? It's better if I got $10 million a month. Now, I know you're traumatized, but we got money to get you help. And we get help. And we hitting them pockets. We are damaging him every month. $10 million. It's $100 million in 10 months. Okay? Come on now. Come on. We wouldn't have a want for anything. We would have whatever we want. And we would just chill. We wouldn't have to work the rest of our lives. Everything would be great and perfect. Don't even try to live in a big old mansion. Live in a decent home on large land. Expand as needed. Because I wouldn't want my kids going all over the damn country. Unless it's to visit. I want them living with me. But no. These people now are trying to sue. Get that one good time payoff. They ain't going to get but a few million anyway. And then they're probably going to go back and try to sue for something else. And then something else. And something else. They're cowards. But see, this is when you're playing more like chess or advanced checkers anyway. And it ain't house rules. You don't get to throw the king all the way across the board. Oh no, it ain't like that. So what I want is people to understand there are multitudes of, is it true? Is it not? And the truth is, to your life, does it really matter? And then to, are they suing? Why they're suing? Is it legitimate? Or is it, we got the accusation, we have this on our side. We got public, we've got public justice on our side, for lack of a better term right now. I'm sitting here looking at this wall scroll of Vegeta and the snow guy from Frozen sitting on the wall. But it's a lot of things to ask. Just simply saying he's accused, therefore guilty, that's wrong. Saying therefore there's rumors, it must be true, that's wrong. If you don't know, then it's all right to say, I don't know. And when it comes to all of this stuff, I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't care. The reason I don't care is because it's not going to help me. How is it going to help me to put my emotions into caring about something that doesn't affect me whatsoever? I think you should all do that. If I was in a conversation right now and someone was like, man, I heard Michael, he's a pedophile, Oprah Winfrey was in on it and all this other stuff, I'd be like, yeah, I guess so. I don't know for sure. I won't dare. I just want to leave it at that. I won't dare. And if he's like, well, why don't you care? I'd be like, why do you care? And I probably ask, did Michael fuck you? If so, you might need to sue. But why you wait until he's dead? And he's been dead for quite a bit. I'm just saying. And no matter what he's done, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to still listen to his music. I still love Human Nature. I still love that song. I love a lot of his songs. A lot. And if you're going to use this to judge something like that, what's wrong with you? Seriously. And I'm saying all this because it's kind of what the show is about. It's comparative reasoning. You know what I'm saying? It is. So, like, for example, real quick, on my R. Kelly video, dudes like, R. Kelly, the Catholic Church having sex with children doesn't have anything to do with R. Kelly having sex with little girls. I'm like, it's compare and contrast. That's what it's called. It's compare and contrast. Oh, man. I'm going to get out of here. It's been a while, so I did a slightly long one and stuff. I thought I might make it short, but I wanted to just keep going. Hopefully, I'll be doing more videos. I'm getting steady with everything that I'm doing. It's starting to fall into place. My sickness is mostly gone, although my daughter's getting sick again. Crap, she's going to give me her germs. Little school-ridden germs. But, oh well. I'd like to say it is what it is, but it isn't. Got Lysol or whatever that disinfectant spray is. I'm going to spray it in the air. I'm going to spray it on the doorknobs. I'm going to inhale it. I want to get sick again. Anyway, so please, like, subscribe, share. Please share. If you like what I got to say, share it. You can timestamp it and be like this part, and if you got comments on it, hey, timestamp it, make your comments. I might respond in that. If there's enough of them, I might just do a video responding to each one of them. Who knows? It just depends. All right. So this is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.